last 2 days.
The president's top legislative priority was an afterthought at his impromptu news conference aimed at diffusing the Cambridge cop controversy.
I will not use this time to spend more words on health care, although I can't guarantee that that will be true next week.
But earlier, he summoned Democratic Majority Leader Harry Reid and Senate Finance Committee Chairman Max Baucus to a closed-door Oval Office meeting to have them explain why they can't meet Mr. Obama's deadline for a Senate health care bill before the upcoming month-long August congressional recess. Lawmakers say they needed more time, and meeting with the president yielded no breakthroughs or progress. The Democrats' top vote counter in the House says the health care impasse amounts to the most contentious infighting he's ever seen as whip.
So if this was easy, Truman would have done it, but it's tough.
For now, bitter House gridlock prevails on health care reform because of Democratic opposition. 52 fiscally conservative so-called blue dogs have enough votes to kill the measure on the floor. They're trying to negotiate with their Democratic leadership, but warn that without changes, they can and will kill the bill.
The fiscally conservative Democratic Blue Dog Coalition is more united than I've ever seen them to giving the American people the kind of health care reform that makes sense, that ensures that those that don't have insurance today will be able to afford it in the future, and to ensure that we get this spending under control.
There are 3 health care bills pending in the House. The Blue Dogs say all of them are too far left. But if their suggestions are adopted, the final bill can be improved and approved.
We think if it's going to be able to pass, it's only going to be because we've made it better.
The number 2 House Democratic leader has now acknowledged that more talks will be needed, and the House will not make the president's August deadline either.
Certainly the Speaker and I both had the hope that we would be able to pass the health care bill by the time we left here on the 31st of July. My view is at this point in time that may not be possible.
Late this afternoon, an odd moment when one committee chairman had this for the Blue Dogs, who had retracted some of their harsher rhetoric.
Do you want to apologize? It's about time you apologize. I apologize.
Don't buy the handshake hype. There are still major differences between the Blue Dogs and their Democratic leaders. The Democratic Party is splintered overall. They would like to get a bill passed before the August recess, but acknowledge it's highly unlikely. And now the House and Senate are both expected to move forward in earnest in September, past the president's deadline, Brett.
And the pressure builds during the recess.
Oh, yeah. They say that they could actually work, but they don't have to be here to do it, which means maybe by email and conference call. Not likely.
Okay, Carl. Thanks.